the town that called 911 after everyone disappeared. At exactly 2:11 a.m., Bellmoor County Dispatch received the first emergency call. A woman whispered, "Don't let them answer the door." Then the line disconnected. Operator Melissa Vane barely had time to react before another call came in. Then another. Within 1 minute, 43 separate 911 calls came from the same town. Willowbrook, population 312. Every caller sounded terrified. Every caller repeated the exact same sentence. "Don't let them answer the door." And every call ended with 3 slow knocks. Then silence. Dispatch immediately tried calling the town back. Nothing connected. No cell signal. No internet. No radio traffic. It was like Willowbrook had disappeared from every network at once. Deputies Collins and Herrera were sent to investigate. At first, everything sounded normal over radio. Then Collins suddenly whispered, "Why are all the houses open?" Static crackled. Melissa sat up straighter. "What do you mean?" Herrera answered this time. "Every front door in town is wide open." The signal became distorted. Then Collins said something that made the entire dispatch room go silent. "There are people standing inside the homes." Melissa asked if the residents needed help. Long pause. Then Collins whispered, "They're not moving." The radio suddenly screeched. A loud bang echoed through the transmission. Then silence. Backup officers arrived 20 minutes later. The town looked completely normal. Streetlights glowing. Cars parked neatly outside homes. TVs flickering behind windows. But there were no people anywhere. Dinner tables sat untouched. Showers still running. One baby crying alone upstairs in a crib. Like the entire town vanished in the middle of ordinary life. Then dispatch received another call. A little girl crying softly. "Please tell them not to ring the bells." Melissa asked where she was hiding. The girl whispered, "Under the church." Police searched the church immediately. Nothing inside. No residents. No deputies. But Officer Trent noticed fresh mud leading behind the altar. Hidden beneath an old cloth was a staircase going underground. 4 officers entered the tunnel beneath the church. The deeper they went, the quieter their radios became. Then they heard it, a bell, very faint, somewhere deep below them. Slow, heavy, like a church bell underwater. Officer Dane asked dispatch if they could hear it too. Melissa frowned. "There's no audio from your body cams anymore." But the officers clearly heard the bells. Another ring echoed through the tunnel. Then the body cam footage started glitching, frames skipping, static spreading across the screen. Officer Trent swept his flashlight across the walls and froze. The tunnel stone was covered in scratches, thousands of them, like people had clawed at the walls trying to escape. Then one body cam glitched for half a second. Dispatch later replayed the footage frame by frame. For one single frame, the walls were covered in bloody handprints. Thousands of overlapping palms pressed into the stone. Then the little girl called again, this time screaming, "They know you're here now." At that exact moment, the bells stopped. Complete silence. Every officer underground froze, because from somewhere ahead of them, they heard breathing. Hundreds of people breathing together. Not talking, not walking, just breathing, waiting. Officer Dane whispered, "Dispatch, there are people down here." Melissa's hands started shaking. "How many?" Long silence. Then, all of them. The flashlight beams slowly revealed rows of residents, standing in the darkness. Entire missing town. Men, women, children, all motionless. All staring directly at the officers. Mud covered their skin. Water dripped from their clothes. None of them blinked. Officer Trent yelled for them to identify themselves. Nobody answered. Then every resident slowly raised one finger, pointing behind the officers. Officer Dane turned first. His body cam violently shook. And for one frame, dispatch saw something standing directly behind the police. Tall, bent sideways unnaturally, its arms too long, its face completely dark, but its smile visible. The footage instantly cut to static. Then screaming exploded through dispatch speakers. Officers yelling, gunshots. Then a deep metallic bell rang directly beside the microphones. The feed disconnected. Backup teams entered the church at sunrise. The staircase was gone. No tunnel existed beneath the church. No hidden rooms. No officers. No residents. Nothing. But investigators found one thing near the altar. Officer Collins' police radio. Still active. Still transmitting. Over and over. One sentence repeating endlessly through static. "Don't let them answer the door." Willowbrook was sealed off permanently after that night. Official reports blamed a chemical leak and mass panic. Most officers involved quit within months. None would talk about what they saw underground. But strange reports continued for years. Drivers passing near Willowbrook at night claimed they could still see lights inside the town. People standing in windows, children watching from the streets. One truck driver stopped near the bridge after seeing a woman waving for help beside the road. He rolled down his window. The woman leaned closer slowly. Mud covered her face. Water dripped from her hair. Then she whispered, "You open the door." The truck driver sped away immediately. Later, police reviewed his dashcam footage. The road was empty the entire time. No woman was ever visible. But the audio recorded 3 slow knocks from inside the truck. And every year since, at exactly 2:11 a.m., 911 still receives calls from Willowbrook. Sometimes it's officers screaming underground. Sometimes it's bells ringing in the dark. But most nights, dispatch only hears hundreds of people breathing together, waiting for someone to answer the door. This caller isn't the only one who reached out from somewhere that doesn't exist. If you thought this town was unsettling, you need to hear the recording from the burn school basement. It's even harder to explain. Click the video on your screen to continue the investigation.